So in lesson 2, we're going to be learning the Spanish personal pronouns: I, you, he, she, it, we, you plural, and they. So those will be your English personal pronouns, and this is the table for the Spanish personal pronouns. So in Spanish, we have 12 personal pronouns as opposed to the English language, where they have 8. So we've got the personal pronouns separated into 2 little groups. So we either talk in singular or we talk in plural. So the first person of the singular is I in English. Second person of the singular is you. And then they have the third person of the singular, which is he and she, and it for things. For example, the taxi is yellow. It is yellow. And then we have the group of the plural. So we have the first person of the plural, which is we, second person of the plural, which is you, and then the third person of the plural in English, which is they. So let's have a look and see how the Spanish personal pronouns compare to those and what the differences are. So to say I in Spanish, you would say yo. To say you for singular, you would say tú. Then we also have a second word in the Spanish language to address somebody that you don't know. So we use tú for friends and family and people we know, and we use usted for people we don't know. For the third person of the singular, he and she, we have él for he and ella for she. And if we are talking about things, singular thing in this case, where the English language uses it, in Spanish, we would need to use what the subject of the phrase is. So if, for example, if we have the taxi is yellow, in Spanish, you would say el taxi es amarillo. Es amarillo. It is yellow. For the plurals, the equivalent of we in English, we have nosotros if we are all masculine. So if the group that we are talking about is all form of males, it will be nosotros. If they are all female, it will be nosotras. And if the group is mixed, then the Spanish language defaults to the masculine. We would say nosotros. The second person of the plural, you plural in English, in Spanish would be vosotros, if they are all male, vosotras, if they are all female, and again, it follows the same rule as the first person of the plural. If the group is formed by male and female individuals, you would default to the masculine, vosotros. And then we have ustedes. So ustedes, as you can probably see, is the plural of usted. So we use ustedes in Castilian Spanish to address a group of people we don't know. So it is the formal way of addressing as opposed to the informal way of addressing people, vosotros, vosotras, second person of the plural. And the third person of the plural, they in English, in Spanish, we would say ellos if they are all male, and ellas if they are all female. And once again, it follows the same rule as the first and the second person of the plural. If they are all, if the group is a mix of men and women, then the language would default to the masculine ellos.